right, Shalom, Shalom, Shalom. Yasha Allah, Shalom to the elect of Yasha Allah, and Shalom to the other men, women, and children of our nation, who Yahweh, by Yahawashi, is going to have mercy upon them. Shalom to all of you.
God, Shalom, 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 Yasharallah. Peace, Israel. All right.
Shalom.
All right, so we're going to face the east, and we want to give the much due, all praises, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahawashi, Bahashem, Rachak Wadash.
double honors.
Double honor.
To the apostles and elders and bishops of Great Millstone, much due respect to the sincere Akim who are laboring in works, and Shalom.
Shalom.
To you believers, to the Akim wa Aqua, which will be your brothers and few amount of sincere sisters who do subscribe to the truth. All right. Our Baratazah today's lesson is edifying through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. All right. And as always, Akim,
The water, Abba Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, for the Rachak Wadash.
giving thanks to our power, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, for the Holy Spirit, which gives us the understanding of the scriptures in the Bible, and to have faith in the true names of our power.
Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rachak Wadash.
All right. I'm your brother Malkia.
I'm your brother El Noam.
I'm your brother Yohanan.
All right, we are warriors for Yahawashi, Pasadena, Texas camp. All right, so today's topic in the news, each of us got a certain topic of what's going on in the world. We're going to bring it out with the scriptures to prove it that we are in those times, man. All right, so we're going to start with the brother's topic first.
God. All right, so I don't have it on here, but basically, I already read everything that was in it. Basically, the important parts. All right, so it was basically saying that China is threatening the U.S. again a lot more because they're having one of the, if I'm not mistaken, one of the representatives of the White House visiting Taiwan, or Slovakia, one of the representatives from Taiwan visiting the White House, Slovakia. All right, and it's creating strife over there because the Chinese, they're saying like, yo, don't be going over there, fucking. Making plans with the enemy, in a small form of words, for lack of a better term, right? That's what they're trying to say, all right? And that they're also saying that China has increased their ground forces, their troops. They cut off a lot of their fucking things, right? But primarily the main thing in this topic is that China has evil eyes for Babylon the Great, man, aka America. All right, and a lot of people don't believe that these things are gonna happen, right? World War III, the famine, the droughts that are happening right before our eyes, right? The pestilences, the sword that's coming down. Hey, man, look, it's happening right before our eyes, and prophecies is popping off, man. All right, and this should put more fear into you, like, yo, China literally is talking about patrolling the waters near Taiwan, and if the U.S. fucking does anything to protect them on their behalf, that now the United States has literally just initiated World War III against, Russia, China, Iran, everybody a part of BRICS is going to be against everybody in NATO, man. And it's going to be a fucking shit show of a World War III. It's going to be something never seen before, man. All right. That was really it, the really top tier key points in the article to really push out. All right. But, we're going to grab the scriptures to add more edification, man, to prove all things. So I'm grabbing the book of Matthew, or you got it already? I feel like it's the same thing we put out last week.
Yeah.
Hey, repetitive. Y'all going to keep hearing the same thing until it happens.
So your ass can't say, I never heard.
I never heard. Nah, motherfuckers, y'all heard it.
You got it,
To the Matthew.
Yeah, we forgot. All right.
This is Matthew chapter 24, verse 6 through 8. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars.
like threats of wars.
See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet.
So don't be dismayed, don't be troublesome, don't be faint-hearted.
God,
All
real quick to add to that, when it's talking about the rumors of wars, literally they're talking about it, really bad, man. It's a very heavy topic right now, man. Literally, they're talking about the U.S. has been threatened by China. The U.S. has been threatened by, Russia, North Korea, Iran, You know, there's just threats on top of threats on top of threats, rumors on top of rumors, man, of wars to happen. All right. But it's actually going to soon come to pass, man. All right. These wars is really going to take place, man. All right. God, you got it, brother.
For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom.
Yahawashi outside, bro.
And there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginning of sorrows.
And the famine is actually happening over there in North Korea, man. Right there. That's why you had 1.4 million people join the military, because they were swindled, right, to believe like, yo, just because we stopped the food production process in North Korea's farming plants, right, the military got food though. So if you join the military, be a part of my military, you're going to be able to be fed 3 meals a day. All right. You're going to be taken care of, basically. All right. That's why I live all these other nations that are going through the famine right now, right? Or that have a small, thing of a famine that's actually going on right now, right? Like the beginnings of the famines that are happening around these other nations. You see it. That's why they're telling people like, yo, join our military. If you join our military, you're gonna be good. You're gonna eat. But you ain't gonna be doing your typical fucking daily thing, man. Because when these people join the military, they become warriors, man. But here in Babylon the Great, aka America, you got all these other fucking niggas here that when they join the military, they just join for a bag, for a Dodge Charger, for fucking J's, for materialism.
You signed up to be infantry, but you did just want to do TikTok videos.
TikTok videos and be a fucking, a sodomite, man. This place is wretched and weak, man. All right? Not bred upon no type of warrior mindset at all, man. All right? That's why literally a lot of these things are going to fucking destroy these people, man. The famine, the sword, the pestilence, man, is going to destroy these people. And honestly, right now, we're only in the beginning stages of it, man, of the famine, the pestilence, and the sword, man. All right? And the earthquakes in diverse places, man. It's only going to get exceedingly worse over time, man. Over time.
The Good News translation is really good. Right, check this out. It says, you are going to hear the noise of battles close by.
Yep.
Now check this out. And the news of battles far away.
World War III.
We're always hearing about that what was going on in Ukraine with Russia. That's that's a far country that we are hearing news about, related to wars, threats of wars and etc. Man.
Yep.
Okay. They say such things must happen, but they do not mean that the end has come. Countries will fight each other. Kingdoms will attack one another. There will be famines, right? Hunger, starvations, and earthquakes everywhere. So-called natural disasters. Okay? Whether it's directly from the heaven itself, from Yahawashi or our power used Esau Edom to use one of his swords, like they say harp, or some kind of weapon system that he has that can manipulate the weather.
Yep.
Okay? Let's see. Then verse 8. All these are just like the first pains of childbirth.
Yep.
Right? So once a woman water breaks, she's ready to give birth to the child, right? That's the very beginning of the birth pains, man. And that the birth pains it lasted for some time, man.
Yeah. The contractions.
Yeah.
Woman is in labor, right? Those contraction pains actually last a very long period of time, man.
That's a curse for you Israelite women.
Yep.
That's why a lot of these women don't want to be mothers, because of that curse.
Yep.
Whether you know it or not, yeah, you're going to have pain when you give birth.
Yep.
All right. The Eve. Anywho, that's a whole different topic. But I have the second. All right, so the book of 2 Timothy, chapter 3, verse 1 in KJV. This know also, that in the last days perilous times shall come, right? Perilous times, dangerous times, times that's going to be hard to bear, hard to approach, like hardship, okay, and etc. All right, and because of what in Ezekiel chapter 7 verse I think 5, we say, behold, an evil,
Only. Yep.
evil comes. And paraphrasing, it's just bad times.
Yep.
Okay, and like it says in the book of Matthew chapter 12 verse 20, chapter 24 verse 20.
Yep.
That like the iniquity shall abound, the
Love
love
many
shall
shall
wax
wax cold.
cold. So
Yeah.
the increase of wickedness, that's going to increase the love of many to wax cold for one another, and because of that, it's going to be dangerous, very very perilous times, dangerous times, man. Lovers of themselves, dog eat dog world, right?
Yep.
All right, we got.
That's why a lot of y'all are gonna fold when that, when World War III actually pops off and that fucking draft is gonna fucking take all of y'all out of y'all houses, man, and into the Valley of Jehoshaphat. I'm gonna grab it, But a lot of y'all that are here in Babylon the Great, aka America, still in that mindset of I'm gonna do what the hell I want here, still be wicked, not giving all praise to our power, Yahawashi, not even turning back from your transgression, right? A lot of y'all are gonna be shit out of luck, because the doors of repentance is going to be closed by then, and your ass is going to be drafted to World War III in the Valley of Jehoshaphat, right? To be judged, to be destroyed, man. All right? I'm going to grab this. And this is pertaining to what they're doing over there in China, man. All right? So this is the book of Joel, chapter 3, verse 9 through 12. Proclaim ye this among the Gentiles. Prepare war. Wake up the mighty men. Let all the men of war draw near. Let them come up. Beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say, I am strong. All right, so your plowshares and your pruning hooks, man, literally, that's what they're doing right now. All right, they're perfecting their craft. Right, these ICBM nuclear missiles that they got over there. Right, they're perfecting them to the point where that's all they're more worried about. They're perfecting that. Their ground forces, literally almost everybody in China, almost every, fighting age man in China is literally in the military, man. All right. And that is literally more than half of their population, man. So if you really think about it, if you look at the whole entire, China, you just see military. All right. Because that's what it really comes down to. All right, they're increasing their forces beyond belief, whether it be through ground forces or their technological advancements, man, via the ICBM nuclear missiles, man. All right, we ain't coming into no damn time of all peace and safety and shit, man. These other nations got evil eyes for Babylon, man. America, y'all over here still thinking that this shit is a fucking game, man. All of you, especially 2/3 of our nation, not believing that that's gonna happen. I'm telling you, man, when World War III really, truly pops off, y'all going to be utterly destroyed, man. All right? Continuing on, reading verse 11, it says, assemble yourselves and come, all ye heathen, and gather yourselves together round about. Thither, cause thy mighty one to come down, O Lord Yahweh. Let the heathen be wakened and come up to the valley of Jehoshaphat. All right? The valley of Jehoshaphat, which is over there in the Middle East. All right? Which is the valley of Yahawashi, Yahweh's judgment. All right, when World War III does pop off, when that draft kicks over here in Babylon the Great, aka America, right, all of y'all that get drafted are going over there, man, to the valley of Jehoshaphat with minimal training to be fucking destroyed, man, because you have forsaken the words of Yahawashi, you so-called blacks, Latinos, Native Indians, man, and that's 2/3 of y'all that are going to be over there, all right? And not all of you, because a lot of you are going to perish here in Babylon the Great, aka America, via the famine, the pestilence, and the sword, man. All right? Reading on, it says, for there will I sit to judge all the heathen round about. All the heathen round about, and 2/3 of our fucking nation that get drafted over there into World War III at the Valley of Jehoshaphat, man. Yahawashi, Yahweh's judgment. All right? Over there in the Middle East.
Women too.
Hell yeah. Men, women, and fucking,
Hey, if you're able-bodied.
Hell yeah. Veterans, man, all of y'all, man.
It doesn't matter what pronouns you go by.
Oh, yeah, that too, that shit.
What's your gender?
Because,
You want going out there, man?
Yeah.
Right? You want going out there?
Oh, so noisy.
Okay. Oh yeah, we got that. Want to get that revelation right quick? The second one, second one, third one.
Oh, I was actually grabbing all of them. The whoa, whoa, whoa. Then that one, the first one.
Oh,
yeah. Just grabbing a new one.
But he got a good new friend. Just in case. Oh, that war is gonna be a home. Woo! She's gonna see Leviathan around, the creatures flying around, fucking up high-tech jets, AI, artificial jets they've never seen before. Yep. You know how like
they got freaking that hypersonic jet right now called the Mayhem.
The Mayhem.
It's called the Mayhem, bro. It's a hypersonic jet, and it's literally able to exceed, if I'm not mistaken, Mach 10, bro. Mach 10, and that's fast as hell. That's like above, if I'm not mistaken, like 9,000 or 7,000 miles per hour, 9,000 miles per hour.
Damn.
And that's a whole jet. It's a war jet, a jet that's gonna be able to literally just fly above this bitch at hypersonic speeds. You're gonna barely be able to see that thing, man. Barely, just dropping down, hypersonic missiles, because it's actually weaponized with hypersonic missiles, man. And it's a fucking jet. All right. All right, so grabbing this, the book of Revelation, chapter 8 and verse 13, and continue your precepts. All right. It says, and I beheld and heard an angel flying through the midst of heaven, saying with a loud voice, woe, woe, woe to the inhabitants of the earth, by reason of the voices of the trumpet of the three angels which are yet to sound. All right, so 3 woes to come to pass, right? 3 world wars, 3 worldly calamities, man. All right. That is the book of Revelation, chapter 9 and verse 12. 1 woe is past, right? The first world war. And behold, there come 2 woes more hereafter. So it's inevitable, man. That means the second world war is already predestined, and the third world war is going to come right after it, man. But not right after, at like presently, in the near future, all right? So grabbing this is the book of Revelation, chapter 11 and verse 14. The second woe is past, the second world war. Doesn't that mean it's inevitable? Because it happened already, and the Bible talks about it, man. This is the words of Yahawashi. And behold, the third woe cometh quickly. So the third world war, man. World War III is biblical prophecy, and it is soon to come to pass, whether you believe it or not. It doesn't matter. The scriptures even tell you that should the words of the Most High, be without effect, roughly paraphrasing, meaning what? Just because your ass don't believe, does the words of the Most High mean it's not going to come true? No, man, it's going to come true regardless whether you believe or not. Because the scriptures also say, whether they believe, for they are a rebellious house, whether they hear or forbear, for they are a rebellious house. Whether you believe it or you don't believe it, it does not matter, because Yahawashi is going to ultimately bring forth World War III and the judgments to come upon Babylon the Great, aka America, man. Regardless. Man, you brothers got it. Yeah.
This is Revelation chapter 11, verse 14. In the Good News Translation, the second horror is over, but the third horror will come soon.
The third horror. That literally means something petrifying, terrifying, terrible, man. Terrible. And that World War III is going to be something else, man. All right? Because like the scripture says in the book of Matthew chapter 24 and verse 21, that is going to be a time like never before, man. That's the type of times that we're coming into. That's why it behooves you so-called blacks, Latinos, Native Indians to come back to Yahawashi and repent, turn from your transgressions before you be destroyed, man. Yeah, I got it. Before you get destroyed, man. All right? Okay, you brothers got it. Next topic.
I said 4 o'clock. I mean,
yeah, I was watching. That's the 3. Well, that's the 8. 3, it's like 9. Right now.
Now go to yours, man. It's going to be like some Resident Evil shit out here, man.
Yeah, man. That's just World War III we talking about, man. But it's gonna get a lot worse, man. There's other prophetic events that soon need to come to pass before the destruction of Babylon the Great, aka America, via the thermonuclear missiles, man. All right? Like what? Like strange apparitions, monstrous apparitions, right? Newly created creatures, teeth of wild beasts, spiritual power. Come on, man. There's a lot more prophetic things that need to soon to come to pass, but at the end of the day, it's all gonna happen regardless, man. In its due timing, like the scriptures say, everything has its appointed time. It's going to happen. Just because you don't see it right now manifesting itself, look, we see it. We see the rumors of wars. All right, we're hearing them, and we're seeing the commotion. We're seeing the tensions build up around the world, man, with these other nations, man, having the evil eye for Babylon the Great, aka America. All right, we see it. All right, starting with our elders and apostles, a great millstone, all the way down to us at the lowest level, man. We all see it, man, and it's gonna happen. All right. Man, you got it, brother.
I'll go to topic number 2 out of 3. Pestilence. Evil.
Oh, con.
Classic intro for PS1. That shit.
Water for the scriptures, brother. The water.
For the game.
Yeah, Resident Evil when it came out for PlayStation 1 when it first came out, the intro, Resident.
Wasn't that game scary as hell?
Hell yeah!
Bro, when I was young, bro, playing that shit was scary as fuck to me, man. That Resident Evil shit, bro. It's gonna be something like that, but beyond belief here in Babylon the Great, man. Because them pestilences, they're gonna be crazy, man.
That damn, that Snoop Dogg looking dog. You know what I'm talking about? Looks like a
oh yeah, I know
what
what you're talking about. Yeah.
When I came across that in the video game, yo, I threw the remote. I'm like, oh shit! I don't know what to do. I froze up. I was like, yo, that shit came out of nowhere. I'm like, yo, there's gonna be shit like that, man.
Yeah, bro.
I'm telling you, the teeth of wild beasts. Don't be surprised that some of those teeth of wild beasts are like infected with some type of pestilence.
Yep. And
then on top of that, it's a demonic spirit using that body as his host to go put in work.
Yep.
To execute vengeance.
To appease
the wrath of him that made him.
Yes. But niggas not worried about that though, right? They still worried about, oh, I'm gonna go eat this shrimp, crab, and lobster, man. All right. I'm worried about the materialism of this world because I like this shit. I like living in wickedness.
I need ideas for my next TikTok.
My next stupid, worthless TikTok dances. That's what you all take heed to, the bullshit of this world. The wicked ass splendors of Babylon the Great, aka America, man. When y'all should really be taking heed to the true words, man, of Yahawashi. For his words are what? Faithful and true, man. They're gonna happen. All right?
So there's this new virus that is called Candida auris, but I'm not gonna go into the name. I'm just gonna say the CO virus, you know. But it said it's a flesh-eating bacteria. It says deadly viruses in 28 different states, rapidly infecting everyone. And currently, there's 178 cases in Texas right now. But it's in 28 different states, rapidly infecting everybody, man. And that's the pestilence that the Bible speaks of in Matthew chapter 24, verse 6 through 8.
Yep. The pestilence is one of the sorrows that people are going to experience.
And that's just the beginning, man. Yep. This is just the beginning stages of that. It's going to get a lot worse in the near future, man. A lot worse.
Well, that's going to be one of their scourges for amendment.
Yeah. Yep. Okay, brother. Okay, damn. Why'd I be how about me outside, man?
I'm gonna read Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 58 through 62. Yep. In the Good News translation. If you do not obey faithfully all of Yahawashi teachings that are written in this book, if you do not honor the wonderful and awesome name of the Lord Yahweh your God, he will send on you and on your descendants incurable diseases and horrible epidemics that can never be stopped. Break that part down.
Never be stopped.
59. He will bring on you once again all the dreadful diseases you experienced in Egypt, and you will never recover. And speaking of never recovering, the virus did say, it says it is becoming resilient to antifungal drugs, making it hard to treat the infections.
It's gonna be some Last of Us shit out here.
Yeah. You know, no cure for that disease, that fucking pestilence that they have right now, man.
That means not even Esau Edom, the so-called white man, can conjure up something to fucking figure out how to mitigate the damn symptoms or ultimately eliminate the pestilence itself from you. He, not even him. All right? He can't even save you. It's literally Yahweh, Bahashem Yahawashi, that can save you from it. Whether if he finds you worthy or not, man. And that's the scary part. Abarat Tazal, you be those very elect men, man. Abarat Tazal.
Honestly, you know, so modern day Egypt would be America. Egypt, right, goes into bondage, right? House of bondage, right? So America is like pretty much like the capital, the headquarters of a big bulk of where we as a nation are held as prisoners of war, slaves. To this very day, believe it or not, we are, as a nation, we are prisoners of war. Okay.
Yep.
And we are still slaves to this day. All right. But not only that, pestilences that took place back then, and epidemics and pandemics that took place back then, right? That is also going to happen again in the times we're coming into. But it's also going to be different types of diseases, viruses, epidemics, pandemics, lockdowns, and you know, just grab every type of zombie-like movie and try to put it into one film. It's going to be bad out here, man. We're going to see diseases, viruses, pestilences, lockdowns, epidemics that's not recorded in the Holy Bible, man. We're going to be seeing some new stuff.
Newly created pestilences.
Newly created pestilence. Ooh, yep.
Man, they're already talking about how that one unknown pathogen that's in the damn, you know, that McFuckno, man, that hot sauce, man. All right, all y'all that took that, there's an unknown pathogen in there, man. That when these damn, you know, 5G towers are activated, right? They like to fucking, they're gonna actually, it's a frequency, 18 gigahertz frequency to 100 gigahertz frequency that's gonna unlock those damn, you know, those nanoparticles within, you know, the serpent's juice, man, that all these people were deceived that took it. All right, something's gonna unlock out of there, an unknown pathogen, and it's gonna change your ass into another meaning on the left-hand side, man. All right, so little we don't know what you're gonna be out here looking like, man. But we know that the scriptures say that it's gonna be not even pestilences, right? That are not even written in the book of this law, man. And it's gonna get very hectic out here for y'all, man. Abarat Tazal, we be those very elect men. We are saved from all of that, which I truly believe, man. I believe we will.
I was going to like back you up and add more information to it. Like with the whole pestilence stuff, but we're going to be seeing pestilences that we've never seen before. Yeah. Like, for example, in the book of Wisdom of Solomon, the monstrous apparitions. Yeah. Right, monstrous, right? When you go into that word monstrous, similar terms you will get is hideous, ugly, disgusting, malform, which is like a body part on something or someone that's like abnormally formed. You know, so think of like those Nemro Krypton, what do you call those things? Dead Space. The movie The Thing. Oh, yeah. Think of shit like that. You see how malformed they are. It also goes into mutant. Mutant, yeah. Right, like for the monstrous apparitions, it also goes into mutant apparitions. So you're going to be seeing either people that was once human that's looking like they're going through a mutation process. Yep. They're turning into something. Yo, it's not like, you know, like zombie films are like that, especially Resident Evil. Yep. Because they, you know, because that whole the I'm gonna say the pestilence that's in there, the TV, yep. Right? Is capable of literally causing a host to literally malform, to mutate.
Yep. And that's a simultaneous mutation, man, because you're actually physically undergoing that while you're awake and living, man. All right.
I was curious, like, what?
Oh God.
But you got to do your thing.
He will send all kinds of diseases and epidemics that are not mentioned in this book of Yahweh's laws and teachings.
This book.
And you will be destroyed. And this scripture says, the next scripture says, although you become as numerous as the stars in the sky, only a few of you will survive, because you did not obey the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahawashi.
Yo, that's that 2/3.
Yep, and the elect.
And the
that
separation, the elect,
Yep.
and the 1/3 and 2/3, man.
Look, the scriptures say that a lot, man. It says that, you know, this world was made for many, but the world to come for few.
Few.
Roughly paraphrasing.
Yeah.
For few, man.
Somewhere in that area too, it goes into like a precept for that where it says, many were created, but few shall be saved.
Saved.
Few
Shall be saved, man.
Many was created, but only few's gonna be saved. Who is that few that's gonna be saved? The elect.
The elect, the 1/3 remnant of men, women, and children, man.
The elect those.
Yep.
All right.
And the 144,000, man.
There's billions of Israelites, man. They're as numerous as the sand of the sea.
Yeah,
cannot be
man.
numbered or measured. And there's only 144,000 that are gonna be saved. That should scare the fuck out of you, man.
If I'm not mistaken, I think I actually came across a scripture in the past where it actually goes into how, like, in every city you go to, there's always going to be like, I think like at least 1 or 2 Israelites there. That's how much, that's how much there are of us. There's always going to be Israelites everywhere.
Yep.
We're everywhere.
We everywhere. Man, we literally everywhere, bro. We really are, bro. It's our planet, man.
Yeah.
Sorry, we outboxing you outside.
That's why, yo, that great death is going to be something, yo. It's
It's gonna be
a whole lot of
fucking
bodies.
a lot of 2/3, man. We're gonna see a lot of our people dead. The heathens, the Edomites, you know, the so-called white people. Yeah, man, there's gonna be a lot of death, man. You got it, bro. Brother Ash. Salawam. Y'all watching me outside, Barakatah.
Brother representing Woozy Yahawashi Toronto, Canada, man.
Ah.
The word. You got a black one?
No, but I've seen a lot of different articles. I'm pretty sure you've seen them on silent pestilences, man.
Oh yeah.
Silent plagues. And the thing is, it already said that this virus is Rakatha.
What?
Yeah, this virus is already in 28 different states of America. And it's not on the news. It's not nowhere. Nobody knows about it except for us. That just shows you that this is a silent pandemic, man. But I wanted to get, since this virus, it infects people's skin tissue and it makes it rot. And the next after that, it goes into amputation. You know, the last person, I believe yesterday in an article, it said that this dude got infected with this fungus virus and his leg above the knee got amputated from this virus, man, and nobody's talking about it. But this is Job. You know what? Nah. This is.
Hey, I'll do you. Hey, follow the spirit, brother. Go ahead, do your thing.
This is Hosea chapter 13, verse 14. I will not save this people from the world of the dead or rescue them from the power of death.
The world of the dead, you know, America, the earth itself. This is the place of judgment, hell, suffering.
Look, especially being in Babylon the Great, aka America, man, this is the valley of the shadow of death, man.
America is the very tumor of why everything is fucked up here in America.
Yeah,
why everything is suffering on earth. You remove that tumor, and everything's going to be perfect. Ain't going to be removed soon.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
The ultimate physician is on his way. He's going to rakata. He's going to cut his ass, man. Smooth off.
I know they're talking shit.
You got to.
Bring on your plagues, death. Bring on your destruction, world of the dead. I will no longer have pity for this people. And he's talking about you 2/3, man. You wicked ass niggas. Oh, shit.
Hey, lift you on the banner on the mountain and lift your hand.
Exalt voice. Sometimes you just gotta yell at them.
But as for you wicked ass 2/3, man, Yahawashi Yahawashi is gonna bring deadly ass pestilences, disease and epidemics on your ass, man. Epidemics, diseases that can literally have the flesh your skin rot off your fucking body, man.
Shit, there's this one pestilence too that now that you say that,
Yeah.
you know, it has brain-eating amoeba.
Oh, yeah. A kid got infected recently.
Yeah. With that brain-eating amoeba, man. It's very heavy, man, because that shit literally starts to deteriorate your mind and consume you from the inside out, man.
That's from eating that fucking pork, man.
All that shit, man. A lot of people don't realize the shit you consume, Esau Edom, the so-called white man, is literally fucking putting shit in there to infect you with, man.
Matter of fact, speaking on that pestilence that I got on last highway and byway, street ministry, the B virus, the vigorous, something like that.
Yeah.
One of the ways to contract that virus is eating fucking scallops, the strong shit.
Yeah.
With the fucking shell.
Yeah.
Eating that's one of the ways to contract the virus, and also salt water in the beach.
Why is that? Because don't they collect a lot of bacteria under the ocean?
So they are bottom feeders. They are the reason why. Well, right now, you know, they're lacking at their job because you niggas keep eating them.
Yeah.
But you know, their purpose is to keep the waters clean.
Yep. It'll be fucking clear if you niggas weren't eating that shit.
But y'all want to eat it, and guess what? For your lack of understanding the scriptures, you eat these wicked ass abominable things, and now you got these fucking pestilences, these ailments and infirmities that cometh upon you because you've been doing the wicked ass shit. So now you got to reap what you sow. All right, whatever you gave into your body, now your body received it, and now it's creating and building up this damn infirmity, ailment, whatever plague or pestilence that's starting to be brewed up in you, and you don't even know it, man. You don't even know it. That's why the brother talking about silent pestilences, man. They're silent because they don't let you know, like, yo, hey, you sick, bro? You got this thing that I'm inside you. You know, I'm breathing death. They don't talk to you, man. All right. These pestilences are literally going to fucking manifest themselves beyond belief. All right, and you're gonna be utterly destroyed, man. And that's all through the spirit and power of Yahawashi, man. Because he's the one that's having it happen to you. He's the orchestrator of all things. All right, so he's making it happen to you.
Yep. And since it's a silent pandemic, it's gonna drop when you least expect it. Because you never even heard of the shit.
Yep.
Since it's a silent pandemic. And plus y'all niggas ain't paying attention. All you doing is scoffing, man, recording us, driving by and shit, but you're not paying attention of the words that we speak, which is prophecy, man.
You're still trying to have fun.
Yeah.
Again, like you're always doing back then, during the times of Noah a lot. You're gonna be doing the same thing today.
Eating, drinking, marrying, giving in marriage, man.
There's a lot more distractions in this modern day and age, man.
You got multiple past captivities into one today, pretty much.
Just to keep the minds of the people simple and asleep.
That's why it's Babylon the Great, the Ball the Great.
Yep.
Greatly confused.
Greatly confused, brother. Yes.
It's so
greatly confused.
It's confusing, man. There's too much shit going on.
Everything is backwards, man.
Hell yeah, man.
Everything is wicked, backwards, sinful, man. Shit. Men and women are not even a normal couple no more. It got to be man and man. Woman that think he's a man and a woman that no wait. A woman that thinks he's a man and a man that thinks he's a woman are a couple. And they call it a homosexual couple.
Put it like this. You know how fucking confused this place is? You would have men that will change their sex to become a woman just so he can be a woman that's a lesbian.
Yep.
Nigga, you used to be a dude that was straight.
It don't make no fucking confusion. Confusion, man.
That's why this place needs to be destroyed, man. That's why when that thermonuclear fire actually happens here in Babylon the Great, aka America, this place is gonna be turned into naught, man. Nothing. It's gonna be literally a barren desert. Literally deprived of life. It's literally gonna be nothing, man. A place for only wicked ass spirits, right? Carnivorous birds, fowls of the air. Literally desert animal, desert creatures are only gonna reside here, man.
No Arab will ever pinch his tit here.
Yep.
Nobody will live here ever again, man. This place will be a goddamn desert. In the east, it's gonna be filled with green and gold.
Yep.
And it's crazy you mentioned that. Something just came to mind. There's actually videos going on how apparently when they call it like I forgot the term they use, but apparently like over like in the Middle East area where like
exactly
desert,
yeah.
water being are being seen come like bodies of water. A whole river coming to these deserted places, man.
Yep.
Because what? Yasha Allah is about to be put back on earth as the holy city, man.
Yep.
Didn't you also say that there was grass?
The capital on earth.
Yep. There's also grass growing out there, man.
Grass, water, vegetarian, no life, pretty much.
Yeah, vegetation. Yeah.
Vegetation, yeah.
Everything is going back to its rightful place in order, man.
Yep.
Everything.
Man, can we ever go home? I'm walking on real grass, barefoot.
Real grass, not this fucking bullshit that itch. This fucking GMO grass.
The common apparel, just throw on a garment, throw on some chocolate or just walk barefoot.
Yeah.
Well, you levitate around in the forest with the opium, drinking, talking about like, yo, remember this, remember that back then, talking about the great destruction, the miracles that our power performed for the elect.
Yep.
The shooting shit like, yo, we finally here, we're in the kingdom now, man.
We made it.
We fucking made it.
Hell yeah.
We passed the test, the ultimate test, man.
Yep. And the ultimate test the brother's talking about is passing that test of the RFID MOTB, subdermal implantable microchip, man, which is the mark of the beast pertaining to the book of Revelation, chapter 13, verse 14 on down. Go read it for yourself. Oh, you got it, brother.
All right, so we're going to go into topic number 3 out of 3, the last one. We'll present these videos like that. We got the upload to the people. About the TNT book. You have a small TNT book? Okay.
Second time.
That. Go to page 1062. That's official momentum.
Oh, wait, that. You about to go to this one. Yeah. All right, you got 2, right? 2 things to bring up?
Is that and how over in Nigeria you can see a lot of like their paper, pretty much like literally it's like almost like a mountain size of this shit. They burnt all of the Federal Reserve notes. They burnt them shit. The people.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm gonna play that. And then the uprose over in Israel, if I'm not mistaken. Yo, that shit looks like a horror movie scene, man. There's so many people out there. That's all people.
They look like ants.
Yeah.
Sandwich.
You like a bunch of zombies.
Yeah.
Damn. Bro, I feel it, man. I feel it through the spirit, bro. I feel like that zombie pestilence is really not far-fetched, bro. They've been bringing it out, talking about this fungi shit. You know, the pestilence that are fungi. It's just like, yo, I believe it, man. I believe that there's going to be a zombie uprising, man. And it's not going to be like niggas dying. It's going to be literally just people changing. Their minds are going to change. They're going to become mindless without the spirit of reason and always ready to fight to transmit the disease, man. The pestilence. I believe it, man.
That's their mission.
I believe it, man. I don't care what nobody says, man. I believe it. It's nothing to Yahawashi else how to do that, man. It ain't shit for Yahawashi else how to do that. All right, look, I'm going to have zombies on the planet.
What the scripture says how nothing is impossible.
Well, Yahawashi outside, man. You told that shit to some worldly ass nigga, like, yo, you're crazy. You watch too much movies. Yep. All right, hey, my friend, you got it all figured the fuck out. Do your thing, man.
No, that's good we watch too many movies because we know we get to see what this damn devil, our enemy,
is prophesying on the left-hand side with.
Planning, yeah. You know, what he's, like you say, tell him, he's telling himself before he does it.
Yep.
Tell a vision.
Tell a vision. He's telling a vision through his media, his witchcraft.
Think about that new show, The Last of Us, that came out.
Yeah, they keep referencing that shit.
It all started with a fungus, and this is the same fungus that makes people's skin rot.
Yep, their flesh is rotting.
If you really pay attention, what do zombies look like? They look rotten. They look decayed. Mm-hmm. And think about that fuck that you took. A mix of that, and there's a hell of a mutation. Shit.
Hey, man.
You want to take a look at this video?
Yeah.
All that's like piled up with stuff you see is burnt results. That's all like burnt up money, all those bags and everything. That shit's
oh, yo,
right.
It was not playing.
That shit's done. They literally digital now.
This is,
Yo,
you know,
CBDC over there.
all prophecies have to come in diverse places first before it hits Babylon.
I feel like, yeah, Babylon is the great, is the best for last.
Yeah.
The main meal for judgment.
I'm telling you, Yahawashi Shai saving Babylon the Great.
Put it like
America
this:
for last, man.
our power is fattening up, making America very fat, gordito.
Yep.
While he's polishing that knife, so that cuts could just feel so cleanly at every strike.
There's a scripture
It's
that
satisfying
goes
him every time.
It says right when he's about to fill his belly.
Yep.
Yeah.
He's gonna fatten him up with wickedness, with
Yep.
iniquity.
Thinking he gotta win his new world order.
Yep, his enterprise.
Yeah. Thinking he's gonna actually accomplish these things.
His device, evil purpose.
Yep.
Yeah.
Evil purpose, man.
Yeah, this is about like 2 minutes, something long.
Damn.
Yeah, that's all birth money, man. Like,
Where is it again?
Nigeria?
Oh.
No, Kenya, I think, right? Kenya, yeah.
They're doing the same. They're gonna do the same thing in Jamaica.
Yeah.
They're talking about
No,
it.
Nigeria, Nigeria.
Nigeria?
Yeah, it's saying in Nigeria, socks of international paper notes, banknotes,
Yep.
were shredded.
Sack
Cash
sale.
ended. Exclamation mark and the question mark emojis like the red ones.
Now,
That's
mind you, when that cash ends, that doesn't mean that it's the CBDC. All right, it just means that the currency is only in the form of a digital
They even got an
way.
app.
All right, it's only digital now, right? Because now you have to convert to that app, right? Whether it be a FedNow app that everybody's going to be put on here in Babylon, Babylon the Great, aka America, right? They're gonna be put on something like that, all right. But that doesn't mean it's the CBDC is out yet, because Esau Edom, the so-called white man, has to perfect that first, all right. Because his trial and error was the cryptocurrencies, which were what? Decentralized, meaning the government doesn't control it. You can make as much as you want and spend as much as you want and trade and be able to save as much as you want, all right? But now Esau Edom is making that CBDC where it's centralized, which is controlled by the government, right? And he's going to push it out to where there's no kinks. It's flowing smoothly. It's functioning smoothly. And he's doing it by the buildup of what? The FedNow app, man, because everybody that has all these ulterior banks, they're going to be brought all under one, which is that CBDC, or really just the FedNow platform, to where it's like, okay, look, I see everything that these people are doing. Then they're going to convert it over into the CBDC. And then what? All roads lead to the what? The MOTB, man, the mark of the beast, the subdermal implantable micro C-hip, man, which is, you take that shit, you're through. Ain't no place of repentance for you. You done. You're going to be utterly destroyed in that lake of fire, man. All right? No, but yeah, you better go.
All right, so hey, we're gonna get the scriptures out. We'll let the scriptures speak for themselves, man. All right, so we went into we went into how you got the upwards of the people,
Yep.
right? Pretty much one of the common reasons why there's upwards of the people because of political turmoil. Okay, political reasons. Okay, you got to start with Georgia, and I will get the Good News translation and the other versions for the podcast.
Okay. So it's the book of 2nd Esdras, chapter 9, and verse 1 through 4. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning.
Right, so what the prophets, right, those who had received that position as a watchman, right, you're always going to be measuring the time diligently in itself through by the sign that's coming to pass, the prophecies. It will give you like a rough estimate of where we are at on the second coming of our Lord and Savior, Yahawashi Mashiach's return. Okay? How much closer we are to a major prophecy like the RF, C hit, is now mandatory to buy and sell, right? But we're constantly watching and measuring this time diligently by whatever current events is going on, and we'll filter it with scriptures, with precepts, to get an idea of where we're at. Like, okay, now you can pretty much bring the update back to your squad, to your teammates, to the people, those who are inside the city, but they're not. That's just not their position. They're not a watchman, so they rely on our power to put the spirit on you to be diligent out there, to constantly keep the people updated, man, for the impending dangers. Okay. Yep. All right. And what's two of the things is what the dollar's about to crash, and the uproars. He got into the uproars of the people. It's a lot of that going on. A lot of turmoil, a lot of protesting, a lot of rebellion from the people.
And where was this at? You said the uproars
in Israel.
Oh, that uproar was in Israel, and they have another uproar in Ireland, man. In Ireland, they're having uproars of the people, all because Biden is literally going over there. Because Biden is going over there, literally, I'm talking about, it looked like the city is under chaos, bro.
Yeah.
Because of the visitation of Biden, the United States president, man. He's going over there to go visit these people to talk about some sort of, NATO alliance, whatever.
And they put somebody in office, I think, too, like over there that the people don't agree with.
Yeah, that they don't agree with,
It's a lot. Yeah,
there's a lot of uproars going on, man.
Yeah, that video is actually, I think it's Iran, something. This is what you just mentioned.
No, Ireland,
I think it's that one. But that's going on right now, man.
Yeah, around the world.
That's happening. Okay. Well, the brother, he's gonna get a good news translation. Yeah. That whole blue area.
Yeah, I got you.
This is 2nd of Esdras, chapter 9, verse 1 through 4. He answered, "Consider all of these things very carefully. When you see that some of the signs I have told you about have appeared, you will know that the time has come when Yahweh Most High will bring judgment on the world he has created. There will be earthquakes, national rebellions, international
interviews.
Can you yell out?
Yeah, it's international interviews.
Unstable leaders and
unstable leaders
and confused rulers."
Kamala Harris.
Yo, hey, the brother's on point with it though. He ain't lying.
You had that prepared.
For real. He was practicing that one. Hey, but it's true though. It's not a fucking lie, man.
These are the signs that's coming to pass to let us know, like, yo, we in those times where Yahweh Shah is about to kill a lot of he's about to kill all of the rebellious Hebrew Israelites. Yep. Started with those that know that he and she is a Hebrew Israelite, but yet you still have not been conformed like an all-child creator. You still the old you. Yep.
Unstable leaders and confused rulers. When you see these things happening, you will know that they are what Yahweh Most High has spoken about since the beginning of creation.
So all these signs that's coming to pass, it will let the prophets today see and believe that these are the very this is the very time that our power has spoken to us about from the very beginning. Even before Earth was put together, probably like when the Lord willing, we are the elect, and we are Yahweh Shah's day ones, right? We are those very angels that was receiving the instructions from Yahweh Shah about Yahweh, the blueprint on how to create Earth,
all that exists, man.
Start writing the stories down for this movie prophecies, and we in them times now. The prophets of old, the scripture goes into how, like, blessed are you for your eyes they see, because the prophets of old wish that
they were able to see these things.
Oh, this is it?
No, that's not it. That's scripture, but it's kind of similar.
Go ahead.
It's Jeremiah chapter 28, verse 7 through 8. In the Good News translation. But listen to what I say to you and to the people. The prophets who spoke long ago, before my time and yours, predicted that war, starvation, and disease will come to many nations and powerful kingdoms.
So
Wait, real quick. Powerful kingdom.
powerful kingdom.
Is Babylon the Great, aka America, not a powerful kingdom? Yes, because they are above all these other nations. But that spirit is coming upon these other nations to realize, like, yo, y'all weak.
That 203.
Yes, man.
Them kingdoms
Y'all
being
all
strong.
bark and no bite. Babylon the Great, aka America, it's all bark, no bite. But this is one of the greatest kingdoms, though, man.
Yeah, land of the free, they call it.
Yep, the home of the brave and all that bullshit.
The land of all opportunity.
Man, it's the land of the fucking of the sodomites, man.
The many, the through, the proud,
They paraded like
the
Sodom.
Babylonians.
Babylonians.
They even got an emoji of the Transformer flag
Oh yeah, already.
on the phone. Yeah, you can look at it right now.
I can't stand. That's why Babylon the Great, aka America, needs to be destroyed, man. There's so much confusion going out from this bitch that all these other nations are literally they're looking at it like, yo, they just keep doing more wicked ass shit, and that's what entices these other nations to fucking keep building their nuclear arsenal, man. To continuously bolster their nuclear program, to continually upgrade their ground forces, man. Continually, man, because they see how Babylon the Great, aka America, is becoming more vulnerable daily, man. More vulnerable day. Why do you think these other nations are planning to invade this bitch, man? They're doing invasion exercises. They got submarines that can fucking launch a damn ICBM missile from the damn water, man.
The drones.
Literally, or from the drones, even from the damn satellites that are in space, the AI satellites that they got. They can instantly activate a damn nuclear strike within a second, man.
Do it right now.
Right? Come on,
Right
man.
now, man.
We want to get up out of here, man. Fuck this place, man.
Let's get that second Edges chapter 15 verses 14 to 19. Traditional amendment. You can get the KJV. The brother will get the good news translation. And for the money one, we'll go to already got like chapter 15 verses 14.
Oh, I did it.
No, the good one.
Oh, yeah.
That's the good news translation for this edition of the manuscript.
Oh,
You want to grab the KJV first?
Because, mind you, remember what you brought to my attention earlier? The actual sedition among men, they were doing cocktails, they thought riot squads and shit.
In Ireland.
In Ireland, yeah.
Yeah, it's happening around the world, man. So I'm gonna grab this. This the book of Second Esdras, chapter 15, verse 14 to 19. Woe to the worlds and them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up to fight against another, and swords in their hands. There shall be sedition among men, and invading one another, they shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able, for because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, and the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword, and spoil their goods because of lack of bread and for great tribulation.
Let the brother read the good news translation. The good news translation pretty much breaks it out of that one.
Second Esdras chapter 15, verse 14 through 19 in the Good News translation. The world and the people in it are doomed. The war that will bring their destruction is very near. Nations will arm themselves and fight against other nations. There will be great political turmoil, with one group trying to overpower another and gain control, while ignoring the legitimate government. There will no longer be free access to the cities, because the struggle for power will bring destruction, terror, and total confusion wherever people live. Driven by famine and terrible suffering, people will assault their neighbors and mercilessly plunder their possessions.
So the war that's very near, that's meant to destroy the people of this world, is very near. What war? Civil War, race wars, riot wars, like sedition among men.
World War III.
World War III, the third world that comes quickly, right? Whether you're here fighting or you're over in the valley of Yahawashi, right? Well, right? And we're seeing that spirit of rebellion among the people, especially these other nations. The spirit of being disobedient. Let's say bold against those that's supposed to be in power. Fearless now. Okay? Alright?
Not going to regard their kings or princes.
Yep. So the kings, for example, like the president, the vice president, the face, like let's say like the face of the mayor of this county, this city, this town, this state, all right, and then the princes, right? So like those supposed to enforce laws to keep this place civilized. Riot squads, freaking police officers, patrol officers. Okay, all right. The people are not regarding them anymore. They're being rebellious against them. Sedition among them. Okay? All right? And then eventually it's going to get so bad out here, they're going to have to bring in martial law, warlike law, to try to control the amount of chaos that's going on out there. That's going to cause people to what? There will no longer be free access to the cities. Lockdowns because of maybe pestilences, with a civil war taking place at the same time. Let's imagine that.
Yep. And martial law.
You got civil war, martial law, a zombie-like pestilence outbreak that's happening at the same time. You got World War III happening. You got the Leviathan coming through doing some Godzilla shit.
And the Karagma already here.
The Karagma is out. Like
the elect with the spiritual powers.
Woo! Strange apparitions out here. Monstrous apparitions, newly created creatures roaming around. The new norm is people eating people.
Yep.
Yo, those are the times we're coming into. Okay?
You can't say it's far-fetched because the scriptures talk about cannibalism. Mm-hmm. All right? Don't be talking like it's not going to happen because Yahawashi would literally use your fears and delusions against you. All right? And if that's one of the things that you fear, which everybody probably fears that shit, someone eating you, oh man, he's going to use it against you beyond belief. All right?
Say in verse 19, right, how like no man is going to have pity upon his neighbor, right? So what? Because the love of man waxed cold. Because of what? The iniquity has been abounding. It kept growing and growing and growing. Wickedness, and it became so wicked that more people are becoming heartless. If you go read 2 Timothy chapter 3 verses 2 on down, I think it's like verse 7, 6, or so, and 5. They'll go into that's the mindset of most people today. Loves themselves. Truth breakers, lovers of themselves, but not of Yahawashi, liars, disobedient to parents. That's the time we in. Sodomites. So just imagine when society collapses. It's going to be bad, man. Ain't nobody going to have pity upon nobody because what? They're hungry. Lack of bread, starvation, hunger, and for great tribulation, for great agony. Just go and do it. All right? It's going to be a very cold world we're coming into, man. All right? Especially when that CBDC is officially here in America, that's going to change so many people's lives overnight. And something like that, it can begin causing a violent uproar to the people. Because uproars to the people, right? Uproars goes into a public expression of protest or outrage. Okay? Or outrage. Because of what? For example, we read it. The GNC version of political turmoil. Right? All right, so we're going to move forward. The other topic that we brought out with the, like, over in Nigeria, they just shredded the whole fucking money. Let's see.
You got scriptures for that?
Yeah. When I get Habakkuk 2 and 3, Yohanan, you have your KJV Bible?
Yeah,
Habakkuk 2 and 3. I'm gonna let you get the Quran.
Oh,
Bear with us. It's gonna be the last actual topic. We're gonna close out. Habakkuk 2 and 3. That would Terry wait for it.
I love that.
All right, and then you got yours on that. Yeah.
This is Habakkuk, chapter 2, verse 3. For the vision is yet for an appointed time.
So the prophecy is yet for the appointed time. Okay, of every second, a minute, hour, day, week, month, year, of every moment. Okay, all right.
But at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry.
So even though the men of the Lord, the men that represent Yahawashi from when our elders, before our current elders was here, High Priest Araya, King Masha, Elder Yaquab. There's another one, I'm horrible with names, Lakia. There's four of them, but from all the way down to like the newly brothers that's actually teaching, right? We all speak the same thing that's been spoken about for many lifetimes.
Yeah.
But then in this lifetime, in this age, it's been like 50 plus years.
Yeah, 50. Around
All right. Okay. And even though we keep talking about that America's going to collapse, they're going to transition to a new form of payment, which is going to be digital. And even though we've been talking about it for so long, people, because people lack endurance, they lack patience, they can't suffer and wait for a while, and because they don't see it happening right there and then, or like within like that time frame, like a month, 2 or 3 months later, they start doubting, like it's not gonna happen. Because sometimes it feels like prophecies are being like rescheduled, delayed, because we see so much signs and be like, yo, like what else? Like what's going on? Right? It's so much signs like, yo, like this place can literally just fucking collapse at any moment, like right now. Right?
We seeing the signs, man. It's here. All these prophecies, especially the one with the CBDC and the Paragma. Hey, we see it, man. We see it. The water I'll be how about Shai for the vision, man. Because we're able to see it, man. But a lot of these people on the outside looking in, that we're trying to compel them to come in, they can't even see it, man. They can't even see it. And it's sad, man. It's sad. Oh, you got it, brother.
Now, I was going to say, so even though it feels like prophecy is taking a long time to actually be fulfilled, it's because it's definitely a point in time. Yep. No man knows the time and season other than the Father himself.
Yep. Not even Yahawashi knows, man.
No one knows when exactly each prophecy is going to happen until it actually happens. All right? But I'm going to get this right quick, right? Because you notice how, in that video, you saw how they literally shredded all the money.
Yep.
They shredded all the money, right? They pretty much threw their fucking money out.
Yep.
The book of Ezekiel, chapter 7, verse 19, in the New Living Translation. They will throw their money in the streets, tossing it out like worthless trash. You saw that it was going on in Nigeria. Yep. Nigeria literally don't fuck with cash no more. It's all digital. Mm-hmm. And the people was actually for that. They was like, yo, fuck yeah, let's do it. Yep. How much more in America, man? One day, you're going to go to the ATM machine and try to pull out money, and that shit going to say no money.
You're like, nah, we got CBDC now.
The CBDC, or let's just say, the ATM machine is just now. No ATM machine is working right now.
Yeah, so you probably just take them down.
You might just take them down.
Yeah.
And now you got to go through a process to try to transfer your current bank account to say Fed now.
Which is not going to be hard, by the way, because they're going to make it simple, just for you to continuously have that mind molded to their wicked ass agenda. All right. So when you convert over to that Fed now, and everybody's in one system, it's going to be easy. All right. It's still going to seem like life is okay. Even though it's a cashless society now, they're going to be like, oh, okay, well, we're going to make it simpler for you. still pushing out our wicked ass agenda.
They're gonna make it more convenient.
Yes.
Convenience gonna get a lot of you niggas killed.
And then when it's when out of nowhere, you know, when you least expect it, then the heavy push of the mandatoryization of the microchip is gonna be at hand at large, and you're gonna have a choice, man. Whether you take the MOTB or you don't. Whether you're gonna starve or you're gonna eat. Whether you're gonna have faith in Yahawashi or Esau Edom, the so-called white man, man. You want life or you want destruction?
They don't want peace, they want problem.
Shit, they gonna get problems from Yahawashi outside, tell you that. Shit.
I'm gonna go back to that right quick. The book of Ezekiel, chapter 7, verse 19. They will throw their money in the streets, tossing it out like worthless trash. Right? A societal collapse. And economic crash. Okay, you're gonna be broke one day. You're gonna wake up broke overnight like that. Okay? You're gonna be tossing out all that money that you put so much time and effort to chase. It's gonna be nothing. It's gonna be worthless now. Because you can't buy or sell with it.
Yep.
You can't get your provisions with it, your victuals with it, your amenities with it. Okay? It says their silver and gold won't save them on the day of the Lord Yahawashi's anger. It will neither satisfy them nor feed them.
Nor feed you.
For their greed can only trip them up. Okay? And why is it? And why is it that you won't be able to feed yourself? Because you're going to need a new form of payment. Okay?
Yep.
The GNT, it says it's going to force all people.
Yep. No. You want me to grab?
Yeah, you can get that. Yeah.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 13, verse 14 on down. And deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, say to them that dwell on the earth that they should make an image to the beast which had a wound by a sword and did live. All right, so deceiveth them. All right, by the means of those miracles, man. What is Esau Edom, the so-called white man, pushing out for these miracles that a lot of people are just, you know, astonished at? This micro C-hip that you can put in your mind or in your brain, right, that allows you to walk again, right? Whatever ability that you actually used to do or never were able to do, Esau Edom, the so-called white man, is going to be able to make it reality for you, man. He's going to make it come into fruition by the means of his miracles on the left-hand side, man. All right? So at the end of the day, you need to understand, man, Esau Edom, the so-called white man, is always going to constantly deceive the masses of the people of the world to usher in his wicked-ass purpose, his wicked agenda. Always. And a lot of people are going to follow suit. You so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Indians, and all you heathens and Edomites that are not in the know, y'all all going to take that shit too, man. All right? But, you know, the brother go into it more.
But real quick, let's grab this right quick, and then we're going to jump back to that. Yeah, get that.
This is Proverbs chapter 11, verse 4 through 5. Riches profit not in the day of wrath, but righteousness delivereth them from death.
I think the one that had a different version for that too. I think the NIV. The NLT. It says riches will help on the day of judgment, but right living can save you from death. And how is that right living? When you are a Hebrew Israelite that repented in the true names, Yahawashi, you start to make necessary changes that will make your walk holy, set apart from those that still walking in the ways of this world. Okay? Right living. Living a life where you're trying to rehearse the righteous acts in the land of our captivity, man. Trying to be holy, trying to be set apart from the masses of the people of this world, man. And no amount of money of this world is going to deliver you from Yahawashi wrath, man. Woo! Plain and simple. Okay? But you so yeah, so oh shit. So in the Karagma scriptures, right? He deceived them by the means of those miracles, man. This damn devil, Esau, Edom, so-called white man, the small hats, the Rothschild, they got so many fucking names, bro.
The DuPonts.
These niggas right here, I'm gonna let you see them. I'm just put them
These niggas. The wicked that the Bible speaks of, man.
Bird shit.
All right. All these fucking identities and shit, but those people, right? But
everything that other than what they truly are, man.
Yeah, but they're the ones that's they're fucking they're already deceiving a great number of people right now, believe it or not, by the means of those miracles of what the Karagma pretty much put like this. Esau Edom is deceiving these people by making his device seems convenient.
Yeah.
He's deceiving you by making it seem like it's convenient for you. And because it's convenient, it's going to get you caught up in that ultimate judgment.
Yep.
All right? The CBDC is being set up because it's going to eventually lead to the mark of the beast. Okay? And this mark, right, Karagma, right, a thing inserted that's done by what? Etch, a scratch or etch, right? Cutting, incision upon the skin and flesh, and then physically insert this Karagma in you. All right. When you take the Karagma, it goes into when you take the Karagma, you are worshiping a false god, an idol.
Anti-Hamashiach.
You are anti-Hamashiach. As a Hebrew Israelite, you take the Karagma, the RFID chip, you are anti-Yahawashi. You failed the ultimate test, man. You failed the final exam. Okay? And what else we call? I.e. stamp of badge of servitude.
Yep.
Right? Servitude goes into pretty much being subject onto someone more powerful than you, paraphrasing. Right? And who's more powerful than us right now? Who's in rulership? Who was the earth was given to? The wicked. Job 9:24. The people you saw, these niggas right here.
Look, and that's all by design, man. Because Yahawashi has ordained them. The powers that be, Yahawashi ordained them to be over us, man. All right? Because this is our captivity. This is our punishment. So they're going to be over us, man. All right? That's why we subject to all these things here, man. Under the curses. In Deuteronomy, if I'm not mistaken, chapter 28, verses 15 on down to 68.
My bad, Sluggy. I didn't even know you didn't finish the verse.
This is verse 5. The righteousness of the perfect shall direct his way, but the wicked shall fall by his own wickedness.
Yeah. So 2/3, you're going to fall by your own wickedness.
Yep.
The elect, because of right living, it was rehearsing trying to be holy, to be righteous, right living, they gonna live. Even if they're put to death here, hey, it's a martyr's death, but hey, it's better to die as a righteous man than to die as a wicked nigga.
Yep. Because your works do follow you.
Yup.
Woo! Heavy, man.
Right, so
heavy.
That Karagma, right? You're able. This is gonna be the new form of payment, right? Soon you won't be able to be in the market. You won't be able to sell. You won't be able to barter. You won't be able to do like commerce and trafficking and do business and be in the market.
Yep.
Be in society unless you got this Karagma, this C-hip, man. All right.
Which is that RFID micro C-hip that goes under the skin. And then don't get all fucking stupid with us. Just because it says right hand, oh, I'm going to take it in my left hand. No, man. Wherever you have it.
The other versions would say, it says both hands. Or either hand, something like
either
that.
hand, if I'm not mistaken. I think it says, or their hands.
Their hands.
It's just hands. It's plural. Hands. You got two of them, right?
Yes.
I'm telling you, man, because a lot of people, they so simple with this thing, man. You talk, oh, it says the right hand. Well, it's not a sin if I take it on my left hand.
Oh, my ass cheek.
Like, man, you're stupid, man. Stop being a simple ass fucking, simple ass heathen, man.
How long will you love simplicity?
You simple one.
Yeah, man.
How long will you be fucking stupid?
So you take the shit, you're going to die.
Yeah.
You're going to be destroyed. You're going to perish and burn in the lake of fire, man, via the thermonuclear missiles that are coming here to Babylon the Great, a.k.a. America, man.
lot of you are gonna fall for them fucking false ass miracles.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? You got infirmaries that say you're in a wheelchair. You know, let's say you got fucking
some kind of infirmity.
Yeah,
literally. You're a paraplegic.
Yeah.
You know,
You're
or
paralyzed.
quadriplegic in general. That's the highest octave. A quadriplegic. So just imagine a quadriplegic that has never moved his body. You know, comes into this. He hears about the microchip. Like, oh shit, it's gonna make me walk. You know, instantly he's gonna want to go grab that thing because he's never been able to have the luxury or the pleasure to walk, man. So of course, by nature, that person's gonna be like, oh, I'm right here for that thing.
I never saw light ever in my life. I'm blind since I was birth. Oh, you're telling me this brain chip? I can see again? Or I can see even though I've never seen? Oh yeah, they're gonna take that shit real quick.
That's the thing about
with it.
That's the thing about spiritual Satan. If not him, he's gonna use his physical counterpart, Esau Edom, so-called white man, right? He's gonna try to like guile you.
Yep. Guile.
We're trying to use your deepest desires against you. Like, you always wanted this, right? You know you always wanted to do this.
I can provide that.
I can give you that right now.
Because why? He's a swindler. A swindler goes into someone that literally likes to trick you, that likes to, you know, use their smooth words against you.
They're deceiving as fuck, man.
Yeah, to deceive you, man. Damn.
Devil, right? Deceiver. Deceive.
Yeah.
He deceives you by
NASA.
He's Nasa. Deceiver.
Yep, deceiver. But to deceive. Nasa.
Just straight to the point, you know, we're about to enter a digital society, a cashless society, because all road leads to what? The Quran. Like, simple. It's being set up right before our eyes. The beast system is literally being built right before our eyes. I think verse 15, if I'm mistaken, it went into how that like those who didn't worship the image were to be killed with the death. Right? The time will come with those who are speaking against on Amalek, exposing the wicked, their agenda, telling the truth about what
to all
the
you brothers on the
is,
comment board.
right? You breaking it down, the why behind it, you know, you edifying the people pretty much with the truth, right? We're going to be considered as a threat, Lord willing, because blessed are you that's persecuted for righteousness' sake, right? Right? So, you know, Lord willing, you know,
get all angry, bitch.
Lord willing, you know, we be counted worthy to be put on that red list.
Oh man, I'm gonna
because the time will come where people are going to die. A lot of people are going to die for speaking against the Karagma.
Hey, that famine of the word is at hand right now, man. Look, they're saying that there's certain people that are preaching, you know, the word, right? Pushing out the scriptures, right? And being arrested, man, persecuted and being put into prison for a minimum of 2 to 3 years, man. All right? So that famine of the word is at hand too, man, because what they're trying to do is instill fear upon us. The service, the prophets started when our elders and apostles a great millstone, man. They're trying to instill fear upon us so we can stop. Be like, oh shit, prison time, whoa. That's so scary. No, man, we're going to keep pushing until Yahawashi takes us off the highways and hedges, man. All right?
It's like the more pressure Esau Edom trying to put on his pressure, it just builds more adrenaline. And it's like, let's go. What's good, Esau? Let's go.
Yep.
Come on.
Let's bring it, man.
Right now.
Let's go. Wait, move on with the next phase, man. All right? But, right by the Mizo's miracles, right? I think the brother got a preach like something related to that.
This is 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 9 through 12 in the easy to read version. When that man of evil comes, and it's talking about Esau Edom, when that man of evil comes, it will be the work of Satan.
It'll be the work of Satan, right? In the KJV, even him who's working comes Satan's paraphrasing, right? The energia, pretty much like the same mindset to fulfill that operation of spiritual Satan. To do what? To deceive, plot against you, to be your adversary, right? To be to cause Yahshua Allah to keep erring, to transgress the laws, to keep having us go against our power. You know,
I mean, he gotta be the fucking devil. This man actually allows and pushes for transformers to teach in elementary schools. To teach them, hey, if you feel this way, maybe you are a girl. Tell a little boy that shit. Having performances showing their
you got you got Optimus Primes out there and shit, Megatrons, and performing on some Magic Mike shit in front of little kids, man. That's the fucking country we live in. A bunch of confused people.
A bunch of confused people.
You got a bunch of trannies twerking in front of kids and shit. Y'all clapping for that shit, man. Applauding it.
It's fucking disgusting.
Justifying wickedness, like the scriptures say. I think it goes into woe unto them that justify wickedness,
condemn righteousness.
Devise wickedness.
Yeah, it's woe to them that basically call evil good and good evil.
And also unrighteous decrees.
Yep.
Because that's an unrighteous decree. But that's why a lot of people are going to vote for Trump, because he said that shit's not allowed. If a teacher teaches a student about sodomy, other than real education that you need to be teaching children, that teacher will be go to jail and fined. And charged, I believe, as well. That's why a whole bunch of people are actually going to vote for him, and he's going to actually bring out the persecution of the prophets.
Yeah, Trump mentioned how that when he's in office, he wanted to bring the guillotine back, firing squads, riot squads, tactical forces,
public executions.
Yep. All right, Trump is more of he has that like a grump mindset. Biden or his clone, wherever the hell he is or whatever it is, all he thinks about is his next ice cream. If his next ice cream cone is going to have enough sprinkles on it and shit.
And he wants the rainbow color ones on there.
He wants the rainbow one and touch a little boy.
You see how he be whispering in little boys' ears and shit, whooping him and shit. You telling me this nigga ain't no fucking pedal?
Come on, man.
Nigga was on. Motherfucker.
I know you're recording.
Oh, you think we didn't notice?
Let's just keep it pushing, man.
No, we go. Hey, we see. We watch.
These motherfuckers are stupid, man. They want to put their phones on us and record and shit like that.
Why not come and ask questions?
Yeah, but he might be an agent.
Man, yeah, we got a YouTube for that.
Yeah,
we got a YouTube.
He probably watching us right now on his phone, saying, "Man, these brothers look like they match the video."
He got a beard too, a bull beard. You can see it.
Yeah, yeah. Let me continue. It will be the work of Satan. He will come with great power, and he will do all kinds of false miracles, signs, and wonders. For example, cure you from being paralyzed, from being blind,
from being deaf,
from
being, not being able to just to do certain things in the world, man. He's gonna be able to cure that shit by the means of his wicked ass left hand side miracles, man.
You 2/3 Jakes will fall for that shit real quick, man. You make anything a new fucking trend. Look, I just got my brain shit. Look, I can run at super speed and shit. That's an article as well. You know what I mean? Exoskeleton for the legs. It can make you run at super speed. But guess what? You gotta take the brain chip to control that shit.
They're even saying that there's a brain chip that these soldiers are gonna have to take. And it's gonna be mandatory for the soldiers to take, for them to be able to subconsciously control the weapon system with their mind. And that just goes to show you, man, like, look, Esau is literally deceiving you by acting like you're gonna receive some sort of spiritual power, man. Yep. And a lot of people in the world, they like that shit. They're like, yo,
especially Jake.
Jake, especially, man.
You got a lot of Jakes today that's into anime.
Yes, man.
They be doing videos of like videos of them like pretending like they got power. They do the video edits and everything. Yeah, because Jake, the spirit knows, man. Like we're supposed to have that.
Yeah, we're supposed to be powerful because we come from a powerful nation, man.
We're not supposed to be this fucking weak, man. Being in this flesh.
We are literally gods, but we just but we shall die like men.
Yeah, we're experiencing humanity.
We are like this. We are gods experiencing human life, mortal life,
and
mortal
death
experience.
Yeah, we are immortals experiencing a mortal experience. And that mortal experience, it comes by having to learn wickedness. Yeah. So we can understand and appreciate righteousness. So now we know both sides. Now we're like our creator now. Yeah. We know both sides, so we're
good and evil. Yep. A true God.
Anashaya. Meaning Anashayas.
Anashabi. Yeah.
Demon-like power.
Was there more to that?
Oh, yeah, there's power. It says false miracles, signs, and wonders. The man of evil will use every kind of evil to fool those who are lost. You 2/3, man. Y'all are lost. Y'all don't know shit. and he's gonna use that to his advantage to fucking trick you and deceive you into taking his charagma.
Yep.
They are lost because they refuse to love the truth and be saved. You refuse and despise the law of Yahweh by Hashem Yahawashi, and you're gonna pay for that shit, man.
Because in Hosea 4:6, my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. I don't have rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee. And your children.
And your children. Man, that's your descendants, man. Your seed.
So Yahweh will send them something powerful that leads them away from the truth and cause them to believe a lie, saying that, you know, these that MOTB can bring miracles to you. That's a fucking lie. That's left-hand side witchcraft from Satan himself.
All this MOTB, the mark of the beast, this microchip that he gonna be pushing out, all it's gonna bring to you is destruction, man.
And he's gonna so like, no, you can
because it's gonna bring forth grievous and, you know, noisome and grievous sores, man. And that's prior to that burning sensation you're gonna feel via the thermonuclear fire, man. All right. So you're gonna get judged on top of another judgment for literally taking the microchip, man. The C-hip, the implantable, right? Subdermal implantable micro C-hip, man. Right? You're gonna be utterly destroyed from that.
They will be, Salaki, they will all be condemned because they did not believe the truth and because they enjoy doing evil.
So they will be condemned to.
Yeah, they will all be condemned because they did not believe the truth and believe and because they enjoyed doing
evil. So you're gonna be condemned.
Yeah.
You're gonna be sentenced onto a particular judgment, especially death.
Yeah.
From what? The brother got the scriptures.
I believe it's Isaiah chapter 65 or 66:12 when it said, "It is your fate to die a violent death." Ooh, a violent death, man, and that's an infinite number of possibilities of violent death, man.
That's Isaiah 65 and 12. Yeah, that's in a different version though. The KJV says it differently.
Yeah, and the GNT says that.
It says, "My people, they're like a number to the slaughter."
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm gonna get this right quick from the brother you wanted. He got two different versions of what you just read. The book of Second Thessalonians, chapter 2, verses 8 through 10, but verse 8 is in the New King James version, and then 9 and 10 is the NLT. It says, and then the lawless one will be revealed, the wicked, right?
Lawless one.
The lawless one.
The ungodly.
The one that doesn't keep the laws, doesn't command of Yahawashi, righteous laws, okay? Whom the Lord Yahawashi will consume with the breath of his mouth and destroy with the brightness of his coming.
Damn.
Right? Verse 9, NLT. This man will come to do the works of Satan with counterfeit power.
Yep.
And signs and miracles with counterfeit power. Okay? Verse 10 in NLT.
GMO power, man.
he will use every kind of evil deception to fool those on their way to destruction. Their way to what? Failing the hour temptation. Giving the Karagma. He will use every kind of evil deception to fool those on their way to destruction because they refuse to love and accept the truth that will save them. So they refuse to take heed to this warning. 2/3 of our people, so they're going to have to die. Plain and simple. Right? Love the nations? Yeah. Go ahead. Let's look it out. But that's all I got, man.
So you got?
That's all I got. I just want to make the point that, hey, real soon you're going to start seeing people in America throwing out the cash. There are treasures of this world that they've been stocking up, saving, and eventually, hey, went to the corrupt after that.
Yep.
All right, and then you got seditions among men taking place. There's many signs that's coming to pass, man.
Yep.
That we them times, man. Great judgments about to come upon earth.
Yep. Take heed to the signs of the times that we in, because we are not in that time of everything's all right. All right, we in a time where everything's about to go to shit real fucking soon, man. All right. We'll that, hey, you know, this is all the scriptures that we had to bring out, and the 3 articles, Abaratazah, that this lesson was edifying, right? This 3 ministry. Closing out, giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahawashi, Bahashem, Rachak. All right? Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, GMS, that rule well and teach well. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect scattered abroad. For you sincere Akim or Aqua that tuned in, or that shall tune in afterwards, Abaratazah, that this lesson is edifying and exhorting unto you. All right? Closing out with DTA Abad Babal Soon Kwan Yasharala. Shalom.
The water for tuning in. Water for precepts too, brothers. Shalom.